Good morning, everybody. It is Technique Tuesday on the 25th of August. I hope you're okay. It's a little bit stormy and rainy and chilly out there, so fleece time for me, I'm afraid. But otherwise, all good. I hope you're ready to do some exercise because I am. It's going to help keep me warm this slightly chilly day. So in case you did not know, my name is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving. And Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to get some exercise. So if you have a disability of any kind, if you have an injury, if you have a medical condition, anything like that, if you're in rehab, if something is stopping you from moving as well as you hope, Get Moving can help you move better and get some solid, good exercise, which will help you get fitter, stronger, and just live life to the full. If you think that's good, come join us. If you think it's really good, use the share button down there and share this video out with all your friends. Do it now before I start. Go on, I double dare you to. Pass the word on, let other people join in and also feel the benefits of Get Moving. So I have been fondling my resistance band here. So it is Technique Tuesday, and so that means after the workout, at the end, I'm going to take 5 minutes and go over in a bit more in depth with a particular exercise, a particular move for you. This is the move that we will be doing for the following week, okay, for the rest of this week. So it'll involve a resistance band, and we won't do it during the session now, but at the end, for the last 5 minutes, I will show you how to do it. Give it a practice through the rest of the day, because this is the exercise that we'll be doing a lot of through the week, okay? So have your resistance band handy, okay? Otherwise, I think that's enough wittering. So shall we make a start? I think it's probably best if we do. So these exercises are suitable for pretty much everybody. Whether you are seated, whether you are standing, you can get stuck in and give it a good go. The whole idea is to get ourselves moving, to get the body moving, to get the joints moving, and to improve the strength of our muscles. The key thing above all else is give it a go. Whatever happens, no matter how good or bad you think you are, give it a try. Give it your best shot, and I guarantee you will surprise yourself. You'll go, I did better than I thought there. And that's a lovely feeling, and I want you to feel that. Anyway, start off with the first exercise. If you're seated, marching on the spot, your knees are going to be lifting up like so, just marching away nicely, getting your knees up using your hips. If you're standing, marching on the spot from standing, obviously, just getting your knees up like so, marching away, stepping, dead simple. I am going to do 20 repetitions. You're going to do whatever you can in that time frame. Do the best that you can. Get stuck in. Enjoy it as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So as I say, I'm going to do 20 of these steps, 20 of these marches. Just getting the legs moving, getting the hips moving, warming up a little bit because, you know, it's a bit of a miserable day out there. Bit of a storm going on. So it's always good just to get ourselves moving. We can turn the heating down a little bit. Who's got the heating on? It's August, goodness me. But we can get ourselves moving and warm ourselves up nicely. I think we've got 5 left, give or take. Counting is not my strong point. And 20, well done. So shoulder rolls next. Whether you are seated, whether you are standing, you know it's the same thing. Little moves are okay, big moves are even better. So shoulder rolls to start off with. If you can, you get your elbows up. If you can, get your whole arms up. Again, I'm going to do about 20. You do what you can. In 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Roll the shoulders. So again, posture. Getting your shoulder blades moving. So those 2 bones sliding around on your upper back, and they do want to slide around. They should move. Their whole point of them is to move. In fact, if they don't move, you are going to end up with some injuries and some aches and pains and some really dodgy shoulders you will not like. They have to move. And this is one simple way of encouraging them to move and helping them move in a nice, big, expansive way. So don't forget, you've got to be sitting or standing tall for this to work. It does not work if you're slouching because it just won't work. You start talking like Quasimodo. You want to be sat or stood tall, arms up as high as you can get them. Feel your shoulder blades pinching back together back there. If one side is particularly better or worse than the other, then just do one side. That's fine by me. But don't forget about your bad side. Do whatever you can. A massive part of improving our worst side is by giving it a go. Getting stuck in and not giving up on it, not forgetting about it. Don't you dare forget about your bad side. And that is 20. Well done. So, moving back down to the lower half again. So, knee bends now. If you are seated, your knees are already bent, but then we're going to straighten them. So, we're going to kick the feet out like so. Kicking them out, straighten the knees, spend half a second out there, really tighten up, use these muscles at the front of your thighs there, your quadriceps there, use them, and get those joints moving. If you are standing, same thing, but opposite, if that makes sense. Kicking your heels back up to your bum like so. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Bending or straightening the knees, depending on whether you're seated or standing. The key thing, as always, is to move the joints. Again, common thing for people to say is, my knees hurt, I can't do that. You're wrong, I'm afraid. I'm right, you're wrong, sorry. But if you need to, start with a small move, just down there. Do what you can. You don't have to do as many as me. I say I'm doing 20. You don't have to do 20. You might do fewer. You might do more, I don't know actually. But you do what you can do. That's the key thing, not what we can't. And that's our 20. Okay, what we've got next? Twisting. Think about this one now. This is going to tie in a little bit with our new exercise right at the very end, okay? So whether you are seated, whether you are standing, it doesn't matter. You're going to fold your arms, you're going to sit or stand tall, and and cough. And once you've coughed, you're going to turn, twist one direction, and then twist the other direction. A nice big movement. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice big twist, all the way around as far as you can. Thinking of this shoulder coming forwards, and then thinking of the other shoulder coming forwards. As I say, this is going to come into play later on after the workout when I show you the new exercise, okay? So think of shoulder coming forwards, and forwards. And this is number 19 and 20. Nicely done. So double tap next. Movement again in the lower half. If you're seated, it's just movement. If you're standing, it's balance. If you're seated, one knee comes up twice and the other knee comes up twice. A double tap. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. A double tap. If you are standing, so like I said, balance. If your balance is a bit iffy, stand close to a wall, a table, something like that. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Let yourself wobble and sway. It's Wobble Wednesday tomorrow. You know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, but if you're going to fall, save yourself. But don't do it unless you have to. If you're standing, a double tap like so. Okay? In 3, 2, 1, away we go. So sitting or standing tall. Don't let ourselves come down to the knees. That's no good. The knee comes up to the hands. Okay? Standing or sitting tall. Chest is out. Shoulders are back. Again, good posture all the way. Balancing nice and solid on that supporting leg. Like I always say, especially like I always say on Wobble Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Like I always say, wobbling is good. You can swing, you can sway, you can move your body around as much as you want. I don't mind. You don't fall over, I will mind about that. But you wobble as much as you want, because wobbling is what we do to keep our balance. If we don't wobble, we don't keep our balance. Simple as that. So wobble away. It makes us better. Don't be scared of wobbling. That's 19, I think. And well done on 20. Nicely done. Side bends now. Seated or standing, it's the same thing. One arm definitely going down. And if you can do that one arm down, the other arm comes up over the top. Nice big bend. In 3, 2, 1. Moving away. Off we go. Nice big move one way. Nice big move the other way, and repeat. Stretching yourself over. Keep your body nice and tall. I know that sounds a bit weird when I say bending over. Don't lean forwards into it. Don't slump forwards into this. You want to stay nice and upright and bend sideways. Make sure you do know which is sideways. So if I had a clock, if I was looking at a clock face on the floor, 12 o'clock in front, 6 o'clock behind me, 9 o'clock over this way, and 3 o'clock over that way. Make sure it is that 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Don't let it become sort of 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock and that kind of thing. Sideways. Now with all that numbers, I have really lost count, I think, but we're going to call this one 19 anyway. It's probably close enough, I'm sure it is. 20. Well done. Excuse me. What we got next? Squats and sit stands. Legs. So if you are seated, and if your name is Esther, especially, feet under, body weight forwards, push down hard through the legs, and stand tall. Bum in, chest out, and then a controlled sit back down. No collapsing, no crashing, because then we're going to repeat the process again. Stand tall and sit down. You're going to do that as often as you can in the time it takes me to do 20. If you are standing, squat time. Feet a good shoulder width apart, feet flat, knees pushing outwards. You're going to sit back on an imaginary chair behind you. With me, off we go. Sit back and down and stand up. So good squats down and stand up. Sitting back and stand. Good strong legs. Now again, you go faster. You go as fast or as slow as you can, as you want. I'm going to do 20-ish. Doesn't matter whether you do 1 or 20 or 50. You just want nice, good, strong, controlled movements. No falling over again. But you decide where your body is going, how fast it's going there. You are in charge, remember. You're in control. You are the boss. Don't let gravity or anything else take over. So you're going to sit back onto that imaginary chair and stand tall. You're going to use your knee joints, your hip joints, all those joints in your legs. You can use the muscles in your legs. One more time. Outstanding. There we go. Now it's them. And so we're near the end now. Tightrope walking, or if you're seated, ankle movements. I want big movements. Little movements is okay. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. But I would prefer big movements like that. As big as you can. Now it doesn't matter how big it actually is, as long as it is big as you can move it. So really bend the ankle, point the ankle. You can get your heel to touch the floor, and then get your toes to touch the floor. And then heel, and then toes. Get as much movement out of that as you possibly can. We all work within our limitations, but I want as much as you can do. If you're standing, it is balance time again. So, along a sofa, along the back of a sofa, along a table or something just in case, because we're going to challenge our balance. Feet apart is easier, but we're going to have our feet as narrow as possible. You're going to tightrope along you're going to walk along an imaginary tightrope on the floor. Heel toe, heel toe. So with me, off we go. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Just going to walk forwards along that imaginary tightrope you've painted on your carpet, which I'm sure you already have by now. And then once you've run out of room in the front, like what I have, we're going to do the same thing going backwards. Obviously this time though it's going to be toes, heels. Toes, heels. But again, I'm still on that imaginary tightrope. I'm balancing like a boss. Wobble as much as you want. Wobbling is good. Falling over is not allowed, but wobbling is fine. Moving forward, same thing again. Heel, toe. The second time is always better. It's a well-known fact. It's a bit like gravity. It's one of those universal laws. It's physics. What can I say? But heel, toe, And then one last time, going backwards. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Nice, steady, controlled move. Again, no falling, but wobbling as much as you want. That's okay. But we're balancing all the way. Yes, there we go. Okay, last couple of exercises. Time to get out of breath. Fast feet. We're going to do 2 rounds of 10 seconds, okay? If you are seated, you're going to move your feet. You're going to run on the spot, okay? Run on the spot like so. Nice and quick feet. If you are standing, you're going to do the same thing, except obviously you're going to be standing and running on the spot. Okay, where's my timer gone? 10 seconds worth. Are you ready? Quick, fast feet. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So nice quick feet. Keep them moving up and down. Tapping on the floor. And boom. That's 10 seconds. It is as simple as that. It really is that simple. So we're going to do the same thing again. Round 2, as you already know, is always better than round 1. So quick feet, running up and down, a little bit better this time. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice quick feet. Running up and down. And that's it. Simple as that. So that got my heart going, that got my legs going, and now to finish off, shadow boxing. 3 rounds of 20 seconds each. So hands up, you are going to punch high or punch low or punch around or punching up. I don't mind, but again we want twisting. This is going to come into play again when we do the exercise at the end. Twist, twist, twist the body, okay? Not just flappy arms, but punch and twist and twist and twist, okay? 3 rounds of 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Punching away. Twist, twist, twist. Get the hips moving, get the chest moving as we punching head height maybe. Punching to the body down there. Hooks around or uppercuts underneath, and mix however you like. And that's time. That is our first round done. So we're going to do the second round, but again I want you to think about that body twist even more now. Drill into your body. As you punch, you twist, 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 okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Twist in the body, getting the hips around, getting the chest around, your shoulders are moving. Nice big moves. You can change the height, you can move your feet back and forth. Nice and light on your feet, and there we go. That's our time there. So that's round 2 done. So we've got 1 round left. Final bit, last bit, getting our breath. Get stuck in and retwist the body. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it. Punch, punch, high and low. Twist, twist. Get your body moving. Quick hands. Moving your feet if you can. Side to side. Back and forth. Moving. Adjusting your punches. And time. That is it. That is our little workout. Well done. Okay. Have a breather for a sec. I am going to take 5 minutes now, go in a little bit more in depth with this particular exercise I want you to practice. You can give it a go now if you like, but probably best watch, listen for the moment, and give it a try once I've finished. Just go back, look at this, watch this video again, come back to this section and watch this again and repeat then when you're doing it. We will be using the resistance band, the stretchy rubber band. Now we're going to need, as we often do with these things, a solid anchor to anchor it to. In this case I'm going to use, as always, my metal rack just off screen over there. A banister is always good, a solid heavy table, or if you've got somebody solid, if you've got a person who can just stand and hold it and you trust them, you can use them. That's okay. This anchor though is going to be roughly shoulder chest height, around about here. Oh, by the way, you're going to be sat down with this exercise, okay? This is a seated exercise, and your anchor point is going to be roughly chest shoulder height. Now, in proper Blue Peter fashion, I have set up my resistance band beforehand, so it's over there already. So, I mentioned before, a clock. Imagine a clock. Imagine you're standing on the face of a clock. Dead in front of you is 12 o'clock. Dead behind me is 6 o'clock. Directly to my right is 3 o'clock. Directly to my left is 9 o'clock. So, okay, so you got that idea? We want this anchor point to be 4, 5 o'clock, diagonally behind me. So, I'm going to turn around a little bit. Now, my anchor point, as I say, is about 4, 5 o'clock, nearly directly behind me, okay? To make this move easier, we sit close to the anchor point. To make it harder, we'll sit further away. If in doubt, start easy. You can always make it harder after that, okay? So, my anchor is a sort of 4, 5 o'clock to my behind me back there. I am going to hold on to this band, both hands if I can, lock it dead center of my body there. Notice how this band now is touching, rubbing against my arm here. That is perfect. If the anchor point is too high and the band is up here by my neck, that's bad. We want it to be across my arm there, okay? So, both hands, hold it tight against my chest. From this point, my arms aren't going to move. I'm going to hold it dead in the middle there, and I ain't going to move at all. It's not going to wobble around, nothing. Rock solid. So, anchor point is 4, 5 o'clock behind me there. Band strapped in the middle there, tight there. And that twist I've been banging on about all morning. I'm going to twist anti-clockwise now. So this is my right arm, and I'm going to twist away from it. I'm going to twist away, thinking this shoulder, this arm, pulling in against the band, stretching it, and a controlled return. I'll do that again. So this is my right side here. I'm going to twist anti-clockwise. I'm going to twist into it, get the shoulder forwards, 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 and then controlled return. So you may or may not be able to see because of the angle of the camera and stuff. But as I'm twisting here, I'm stretching the band. The band is wrapping around my arm and wrapping around my body. And then I'm controlling return. So the hard work is when I'm twisting, in this case, anti-clockwise, twisting in, and then recover. Now experiment. Sit closer to the anchor point, just in shot there. And this is a lot easier. The band is slack, there's not a lot of tension on it. If I move further away, now it's going to be a lot harder and tougher, and I'm having to stretch, really twist in against the band, and it gets a lot harder. So experiment, try it out for yourself. Further away is harder, closer to is easier. Now of course, that's me twisting in one direction. What we do on one side, we want to match on the other side. So don't forget, at the moment, my anchor point is sort of 4, 5 o'clock. All I need to do is angle my chair. I'm going to turn my back on you for a sec. Angle my chair the other way. So now my anchor point is at sort of 7, 8 o'clock, if that makes sense. Again, otherwise exactly the same. Holding the middle of my chest there. This is my left side. And now I'm going to twist clockwise. Wrap it around my body there, and then recover. Twist and wrap it around my body, and recover. So I'm doing the exact same thing, but in reverse. So that is, I'm getting tied up with my mic cable now, sorry. There we go. That is the resistance band body twist. It will take a bit of practice. It'll take a bit of practice finding the correct anchor point. It'll take a bit of practice knowing how far away or how close to the anchor you need to be, but it is a very, very good body exercise, core exercise. It can be, and as I say, it can be done seated. So whether you are in a chair or not, doesn't matter. It is a very good core exercise. Practice that for the rest of the day. Get familiar with it, because Wobble Wednesday tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we will be including this exercise in the session tomorrow. Okay, so make sure you're ready for it. You will need your resistance band set up about chest, shoulder height. And even though we'll be working a lot on balance on Wobble Wednesday, because that's what we do on Wobble Wednesday, we will incorporate this into it. We'll be using your belly as well. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go now. Well done. Enjoy the incredibly stormy weather we have out there at the moment. Enjoy. As always, don't forget, got the website address up there. We've got the share button down there. You know what to do with it by now. Give it a go. Tell your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.